Hey guys and girls, welcome back to YYC Designz Custom RC Creations. For those of you who don't know me, and some of y'all may very well not, as my channel has been thankfully blowing up lately. We were just finishing our 100 subscriber thank you video, and I'm already over 110. I cannot thank the RC community enough for your kindness and your support recently, especially with the passing of my beautiful Tams. I'm working with new equipment today, and it's because Tams actually bought me a camera for Christmas. Problem was, I didn't know it was coming, and unfortunately she did not live to see it arrive at the house. And so yeah, I got a very special Christmas gift from a very special woman, and I ran into a few headaches with it today. Excuse me, sorry, I still get emotional, and I apologize. Anyway, me not being the techno wizard type, I had some problems with the camera, and my original opening to this video, toast. Absolutely just cannot find it, don't know where it went, don't know if it didn't record or what. So not taking any chances, going back old school to the Samsung S7 to record the opening. The rest of the videos I know I've got, and yeah. So that being said, today we are working on a new project. Why a new project, you may ask? Well, simple. It's a customer gig, and whenever I get a customer gig in the shop, one of mine gets pushed back a little further. So you're going to have to wait till the end of this week before you get to see a continuation of one of our ongoing projects. That's going to be, I've already decided, a double cabin cruiser project video that will be coming out at the end of the week, somewhere between Thursday and Sunday. I hope to have that out to y'all. I would like to get, once my life settles down a little bit, I got a lot on my plate right now, and once my life settles down a little bit, which should be in about a week and a half, I can take a breather. I want to get to a 2 video per week schedule with y'all, and I want to be on set days every week so y'all know when videos are coming out. Anyway, we are today starting a new project, and that project is called Dodgezilla. There you go, slurp noises from the guy who's addicted to Coke. Dodgezilla will be a 1958 Dodge D200 4x4 step-side pickup. They were all step-side in 58. There was no fleet side. So it will be a step-side, but it is one bad looking truck, I'll tell you. You're going to get a picture of her inserted here pretty soon, right in this area. Cover up this to so you can see this truck. Now this truck is going to be done for Uncle Lee down at Bull Gear RC. He has honored me by allowing me to do a body build for him. So this is going to be a body only, and it's going to be very cool, and I think y'all are really going to enjoy this one because it's something totally different again. But y'all know I haven't got any Dodges on the go, so we'll see how I manage with the Dodge. But this truck is just a beast, the one in the photo, and Uncle Lee wants this thing. He's had it in mind for a long time, It's kind of a dream rig, if you will, and he has entrusted the build of the body. I did forget one thing. It's a very important thing. I want to, now that my head is a little straighter, I would sincerely like to thank you all very, very much, especially Mark at Old Iron RC. He has given me more than a shout out, and some of y'all who are watching this are old subscribers of his, new to me. I just really want to give the whole RC community the warmest, biggest thank you I can for all the kindness and support y'all showed me through Tam's passing and our anniversary, which was on the 17th of December, and through Christmas and now into New Year's. Your support has been amazing. I don't know any other community on YouTube that comes together like the RC community does. And in my opinion, I think that is because even though we're builders and we're doing the Pass the Build project, but even though we're builders and we're all kind of competing against each other on a very friendly basis, as well as a highly competitive basis. I don't disagree that, but I have never seen another community that is as competitive as the RC community, but also is as willing to help each other out as the RC community. Y'all are fantastic. Thank you very much. It just means so much to me, hey? So thanks again, all of y'all who helped me. It means more than I can ever express with words. So I'll stop trying. Let's get on with the build. Okay, so now that I've got the box made, like I said, we had 2.5-inch sides on it. Now we've also got the bends in it, obviously. Okay, now we've got to make the front panel, whichever end I decide is going to be the front. So we've got a front panel ready, and then we'll have a tailgate ready. And we are also going to be adding in some 3/8 rod like this. This just happens to be an old scrap piece, believe it or not, from a shopping cart. And I had a shopping cart that was damaged, given to me. Every once in a while I get them. And, or pardon me, this was actually a fridge rack. So, you know, it's funny where you get metal from. But, hey, they recycle fridges, and the folks that own the thing threw me the racks that were out of it, and so now it's gonna probably become part of Dodgezilla here too. But it's a 3/8 rod, and that's the point. Now I do want to stress one thing to y'all that are thinking about getting into this, okay? If you're not auto body repairman or have at least some experience with metal and welding, okay, the key thing y'all got to remember here is to put a ridge in your panels, okay? Because if you don't, when you go to weld it, it's going to warp like crazy. It's going to look like a piece of wet spaghetti that was chucked up against the wall, yeah? So put some stiffening ridges in it, which is what we're going to do right now, okay? It's extremely important to get those stiffening ridges in it. Otherwise, like I say, you go to turn around and weld your rod onto it, well, y'all might be just heating this edge, but I guarantee you this whole panel is just going to go wibbly wobbly wibbly I mean, it's going to go just stupid, and basically you are going to be throwing it at the steel recyclers, because it's going to be good for nothing. Especially this thin stuff, you really got to watch your heat, yeah? I'm not sure if that's exactly the direction I'm going to go on Dodgezilla, is welding them on, or whether, and you know, this is the thing, I really want this body to shine, so I think I'm going to forego the 3/8 rod and the cheat of welding it down the side like we did on root beer. This one, I really want it to be different, and so I think I'm going to roll the edges in by hand, and I'm going to form them with hammer and dolly, and roll the edges along the entire box side, both sides, and the tailgate. The front panel now is not so much rolled over on the edges. It does have a fold over edge just for strength on it, and of course the rollover edge on the front panel would be useless because you don't see it, and it would bang up, and it would bang back and forth against the cab as you're driving the truck, right? Same thing applies to an RC, okay? Whatever applies to a real vehicle applies to a metal RC vehicle pretty much, okay? They're susceptible to the same sorts of things, if y'all want to follow what I'm laying down here. Now, let's do that then. Let's start rolling this and getting the body rolls in the sides and the stiffening ridges in it, okay? Even though you're not going to apply heat, we still need stiffening ridges. Now, it's the same as the bottom of the box, okay? Depending on how y'all are going to mount it, you might want to consider putting a stiffening ridge in the bottom of the box, especially if you're going to put a false floor in there to start mounting batteries and so on, yeah? So, because otherwise, when you're going down the road, you're just going to hear well, let's see, it's kind of hard to explain, but we call it tin canning. I've shown it before in a video, and the metal just goes wonk, 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 and talks to you as you drive the RC along, right? And these crawlers, they hit rough enough roads at decent enough speeds that it's just going to sound like shit, right? So you want it to look awesome, run awesome, and you just want it wicked. Well, the way to do that is add the stiffening ridges. So let's get on to that. Okay, so front panel's not done. I've got to put a stiffening line in that front panel yet, but that won't happen on this video because it's no big deal. So we have the box with the stiffening panels in them on both sides, yeah? So it works out pretty good, I think, and turned out not too horrible at all. And the other thing is we have the tailgate done with a nice roll in it. And one thing that I'm not too sure if Lee at Bull Gear knows, but on a Dodge there is that square, and I've got to put Dodge in the back here in a bit of Cyrillic writing. That is going to take some time to do, so that won't happen on today's video either. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit shorter than my norm, but I have family commitments that I simply can't avoid this week, and including later today. So unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit shorter video. I'm not going to get done with as much as I like, but that is how I do the boxes and the tailgates. So of course we will put a hinge on the bottom, and the tailgate will hinge, and then it will have the nice little locks here on either end to hold the tailgate in place. Yeah, and you know, the type with the little chain on them and all of that. As you notice, the tailgate needs a little bit of a trim along the bottom here to fit the sides perfectly, but it is, however, a very nice fit to the box overall, and it should look pretty groovy once I get the Cyrillic, not Cyrillic, that's the wrong word, it's a fancy script anyway, is how Dodge is written. It's not just block letters, it's a bit of a fancier script, so I will get that put into there. And the box is basically almost done except for the wood flooring. Now, I know I have left a metal floor here, but the box will get a wood floor as well, and I've just got to cut the pieces of wood for that and do a little bit of welding, attach the hinge, that sort of thing. So a lot more good stuff to come on Dodgezilla and our new project for Bull Gear RC. Anyway, guys and girls, I think that's going to do it for this video. Unfortunately, like I said, because of my family commitments, it's going to have to be a rather quick one. Coming up, though, at the end of the week, I will have another project video coming up. It will be ready between Thursday and Sunday this week, and it will be on the double cabin cruiser project. We're going to move ahead with those. My nephews are probably eagerly awaiting them, even though there is ice on every ounce of water we have in this province right now. It is decidedly winter here, though it's a beautiful day. Yeah, we got to get working on the boats and get them done for the boys so that they can at least see what they got for a Christmas present. So, for YYC Designs, Custom RC Creations, I'm Twist. Y'all be good, and all the best in the new year. My best wishes go out to all of y'all for nothing but the best in the future. Take care, guys and girls. Bye-bye.